I am here today as the technical director. Also, I was forced to come and represent the Secretary General, who is presently out of town, and the acting Secretary General, Kemo Sise, is busy doing something else, so I was asked to come and do it whether I like it or not. So when I come here, at times I feel jealous because there is a big fight between coaches and referees. As the technical director, I am responsible for training, but the competition is so tight, so much so that whenever we say referee, we say coaches. These are two arms of the federation that are moving very fast and very well. And we've been seeing this. Football is moving. We've seen a massive step taken by football in this country over any other sports that is played in this country, because of the main important point here is coaching and refereeing. Years back, most of these referees, they will tell you, I'm not playing, there is no security. Because, yeah, they had all right to it, but now, because of the level of refereeing, what we've seen, you go to matches at times, we don't even have security, and yet still they play. And we have less incidents now on the pitch, because of the referees are doing their work, and the coaches are also doing their work. It's our responsibility to also pull along the other departments that are part of football development. As the TD, I would also like to welcome you to the center. This center belongs to all of us. I don't need to welcome anybody anymore. You've been here so many times now. Maybe I would welcome Ali and Mohammed to the training center. Maybe it's their fourth or second time coming here. But the training center is here to stay, and it's here to support all the arms of football in this country. We look forward that we will soon see administrators, medics, security to come and join us in our endeavor that we all into, which is working very hard to take football to the other level. I only wish and I hope you will enjoy your stay here and make good use of these days. It's not easy. At times when we see instructors coming from the other side of the wall, when they come, they just come to emphasize or reaffirm the job that these people are doing. I'm here every day, from morning to evening, and I see referees coming in and out of the center every day as early as 7 o'clock, working very hard. And if you look at what they do locally and what we do internationally, they're all the same. Before, it was difficult when there was no TV, social media was not like today. Today, with one click, you can see what a referee is doing or what he's not doing. Before, there was not even a camera to record them. So I think we've got to a point now where the ball is in our own court. The competition is between referees and coaches. And I wish you all good luck and have a very successful course.
I can start, it's okay. Very good afternoon, all of you. Mr. Vice President, my brother, the technical director, local technical and physical instructors, participants, referees, male and female, as well as assistants, the media. That's very dangerous nowadays to referees, and Mr. Sidi Mane, the 24/7 hard-working man. Good afternoon of all of you. On behalf of FIFA President and on behalf of my brother, my colleague here, Mohammed Hussein from Djibouti, I have the pleasure today to be here in Gambia for the third time. Me, I thought it was the 5th time, but Sidi Mane limited me to the second time. It's really very big pleasure in two ways. Number one, I am back to my second home country, and I know all the faces. And I remember our last word is when I left here 2 years back. And the second one is we have also top experienced physical instructor who is also the head of the professional CAF referees, Mr. Mohammed Hussein, a FIFA instructor for physical. I really like to talk in class, but today I will talk because the TD is here. I don't want to go against these words, but it's good to say some words. Now in FIFA approach and CAF approach, we have changed the old mentality of having the referees in one box and the coaches in another box. Now we have broken that big wall between the two parties and they work together. Referees are very vulnerable. They need not only development but also protection in all over the world, and not only in the Gambia. In this moment, I would like also to mention that referees are on this side. They are not angels. They are supposed to give us very good game, to protect the integrity, to be fair, to blow the whistle for both sides, not only for one side. We cannot make everybody happy, but we have to try our best. But Mr. Technical Director, in front of the Vice President who is representing the President, my brother, I would like you to work out together with the referee committee and the department how we can bring referees and the coach together, how we can cut this distance, because without coach we cannot do games. Referees, you have to remember this, and the teams cannot enjoy very good game without referees. This is very important. Sometimes we are a bit jealous when the technical director is from the coaching, and we say that he takes all the budget to develop the coach. I know. By the way, this is hand in hand. We need to work together, but also we need to understand the role of referee. In the world, we have VAR now. We have golden technology. We have all these technologies, and they are there to correct the mistakes of the referee. So always, you may not expect a referee not to make a mistake. But the good thing is that he's always liable for being questioned. Now we call the referees. Sometimes we suspend. If you remember AFCON in Ivory Coast, everybody is talking about the success and the achievement over there. We as CAF Referee Committee and the Department of CAF took a big risk in this competition. At the beginning we were worried a lot, but at the end it showed that we can do something, we can win something in Africa. And if you remember, in Europe they were talking about even the Premier League, those in Europe should go and learn from CAF, from Africa in VAR perspective. Even with VAR, we are experiencing many big mistakes by top professional referees in Europe and America. When such things happen in Europe, we start by saying it's a referee and human mistake. But in Africa, we use some other words of integrity, which we really have a big concern about this, and we are going to change this in the recent days so that we can understand that human being can make mistakes. Going forward, this was 5-day course, but Mr. Sidi Mane says 4-day course. We agree it's okay, no problem. But remember, 4 days out of 365 days. You can imagine how many hours. Last time I was living here, the president was here beside me, and we agreed to brighten, to develop the referees. From what I saw this morning, I'm really very impressed and very happy. And my only concern still is, if you remember that day we talked about the number of female referees in the Gambia. I'm going to see if this worked out. Maybe all of them are not here. Maybe there are some others in maybe military training or somewhere. But by the way, I wish you a very successful course. I thank the Gambian Football Association and the people of Gambia, the way me and my brother were received warmly at the airport. We are not suffering. We have very good. We have been given very good hospitality. We have very good hotel. We are enjoying life like other people in the world. But what we come here is to deliver the message of FIFA and CAF, and I believe that we shall exchange knowledge, and then we can get benefit in the next 4 days. Mr. TD, Mr. Vice President, your presence here means a lot to the emotion of the referees, to the encouragement and the motives of the referees. The objective is very high. Finally, in the Gambia has very good history in refereeing. I remember my instructors in Somalia were talking about the late Omar Say, who came to Somalia to do a course. He came to Mogadishu to conduct a course. I remember I saw his photos, and I remember I met him. I had the luck and the fortune to meet him. So next was Baba. Next is that we have, I see that we have Lamin, we have some other referees, we have top instructors, we have top assistant referees, both men and women. Make the dream true. And always remember, the TD can today say, I'm very proud because of the level of the national team of the Gambia. But we have to also show in our batch of refereeing that we can also do something to boost the name and to take the flag of the Gambia to the World Cup. I wish you all the best.
I bring you greetings from the President of the Gambia Football Federation, Mr. Lamin Kababajo, who couldn't be with you and us today because some unforeseen important family engagement. But inshallah, hopefully at the end of the course, or even before, he shall be with you. I don't agree with CD that I overtake him in the welfare of referees, and I'll tell you why. All of us here, myself, the technical director, will agree that you have mentioned the name of a great man, Alhaji Omar Sy, of blessed memory, who was not only our former president of the FA, but everybody knows him in refereeing in Africa. I remember saying to him, if you really want to control or achieve the objectives of a football federation, you must ensure that the refereeing department is doing what it's supposed to do. So nobody at the GFF plays with the welfare of the referees. These FIFA Elite Referees course, I'm informed that have 33 participants, 25 male and 8 female. For the first time, we have 8 female participating in this course. So my brother, we are taking small but giant steps. Perhaps in a few years' time, we will have reverse 25 females and 8 males. My sister Fadla agrees with that. Inshallah, it could happen. But before proceeding, I wanted to observe one thing. The Executive Committee of the Gambia Football Federation is very grateful. We are grateful to these great men and women here. We are at the end. In fact, I can say our 2023-24 season is all but completed, except for playoffs in the male third division for the Greater Banjul area and the regions. We can all agree that this is one of, if not, the most successful football season Gambia has ever seen. And it's also a history-making season. As part of our strategic plan, it's not only for football to be played throughout the length and breadth of the country, unlike the situation we found it in 2014, where our league was a Greater Banjul League area now, but for the first time, a regional team has qualified for the first division, the highest level in Gambian football, which is Hearts Football Club from Soma. And this is possible. And this is possible because of the sterling work. All of you here continue to put in, week out. Like the technical director has alluded to. Now, really, nobody talks about integrity actually anymore. Again, we will say human errors do happen. But we have seen really always is the best teams working, winning, and because you ensure that the best teams win. So on behalf of the President and the Executive Committee, I want to first say thank you to all of you, and I think you deserve a bigger round of applause for yourself. My brother, course director, I cannot overemphasize the importance that we at the Federation play to the development and the welfare of our referees. That is why every year, year in, year out, we try to leverage any possibility for developing the capacity of our referees. And the purpose of this elite referees, 5-day elite referees course, I am told, is to update ourselves and assess the new amendments and the laws of the game, and also assess the capacity of our local instructors, who undoubtedly plays very crucial roles, because for too long you are away, for 2 years. So they're the ones that are holding the fort for you. This all falls in our number one pillar of football development, which is capacity building. We call it the CAMS project. That is the training of coaches, administrators, referees, medics, and safety and security personnel in our leagues. Certainly, the coaches and the referees have been doing tremendously well over the years, not because of only the effort of the Federation, but also the efforts of the Coaches Association, the Referees Associations, and the Referees Committee, but more importantly, our gallant referees, particularly the elite ones that are sitting in front of us here today. So we applaud you for taking this work very seriously, and also for your desire to continue to improve yourself year in, year out. I am speaking last after hearing two very good speeches from the technical director and the course director here, and suddenly I didn't know that Sidi is now a politician too. But I again also urge you to put in even more effort and assure you of our commitment at the Executive Committee to ensure that we will have all available courses for all our referees throughout the length and breadth of the country. Mr. Course Director, on behalf of the President once again, we'd like to thank FIFA through you for bringing you back, our friend and the best in this business. What I heard of you, of Mohammed, I have no doubt that he is also one of the best on the African continent. We know Djibouti, people from Djibouti only for hard work. Welcome once again. And on those short remarks, I have the singular honor on behalf of the President to open this 5-day member association's elite referees course here in the National Technical Training Center in Gambia. Thank you very much.